Hey folks, so I got something a little different today. This is the Parker P36 guitar. Now, Parker guitars are a company that have been out of business for a couple decades now, actually. I think they went out like late 2000s. Someone checked me on that. This one's got quite a story too. Bit of a personal story. So may as well talk about the story first. So when I was first starting on guitar, okay, these were all the rage. All right, they were really popular. This style of guitar, because I mean, it's a pretty unique style, right? You know, it's got this kind of weird horn up top. They're also incredibly thin guitars. Now, this was actually like more of the budget line. The P series was more of the budget line. There are the more expensive ones, the made in USA models, and I mean, even back then, they were ridiculously expensive. Currently, I mean, you can find them on like Reverb and stuff, but I've seen a couple of them going for like $10,000 or something. It was crazy. I remember one line, and I played it once. A shop had it. And I'm going to throw a photo up on the screen right now of it. But they made a limited run of Parker Fly guitars that were actually covered in python skin, which was, I mean, it's just pretty crazy, right? Anyway, the story with this, I had one of these years and years ago when I first started, and I traded it. I think I traded it for like a Mexican Strat or something. And been kind of on the lookout for one ever since. And a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, one came for sale in my local town here. And so I immediately hopped on it, and I was able to pick it up. I traded him a guitar, and I got this one and another one. Now, just for interest's sake, I'm running through my Valadin straight into the audio interface, and I'm using the Comp Clean setting. It's a preset on the GP200, and this is just to kind of demonstrate some of the sounds you can get. Wanted to keep it clean for while I was doing this kind of demo. There will be some sound samples coming up, and for those, I go through some pretty weird different effects that I use there. They'll all have it listed on video, like as it's going through each demo of it. Anyway, so that's really pretty. Now, the looks are not for everyone. I'll be the first to say that. You know, it's got this kind of weird horn here, and like that headstock, that could take some getting used to too, right? But Parkers were really known. They were made by Ken Parker, and they were really known for being remarkably comfortable, lightweight guitars. I remember the Parker Flies. They actually had like the back here was really hollowed out, so it would fit like right against your body when you were playing. They were just really known for being really comfortable guitars. Neck is fantastic on this. Okay, so let's get into the features on this guitar, because that's probably why everyone is watching this video. So, you got what looks like a pretty standard Telecaster setup, right? We got neck pickup, bridge pickup, okay? So, this three-way toggle, when it's this way, that way, it's neck pickup. When it's in the middle, it's both. Then if I go all the way back, it's just the bridge. Right? Got the country picking stuff. Now, what sets this guitar apart from a standard Telecaster, though, is this switch right here. So this guitar actually has a piezo pickup right in the bridge. which actually makes it sound like an acoustic guitar. So the way you engage the acoustic part of this is this switch. Now this switch has 3 settings, okay? Now right now I'm in the electric only, so that's why we're getting... Okay, that's why we're getting the electric only sound. Now if I go all the way up, okay, very faint because I have it turned down. Now these knobs, I should have explained this first. Okay, volume for the electric pickup, tone, master tone. Okay, and then this is the piezo or the acoustic sound. So right now I'm in the acoustic only mode. I just turned it all the way up. Gives a pretty realistic acoustic sound. Now, yeah, so all the way to the top, that's the acoustic only. Now, if I put it in the middle, all right, then you can actually blend the sound of the pickups with the piezo pickup. So if I turn the piezo all the way down, like right here, this is the bridge, right? Pretty standard tele bridge sound, right? But if I start introducing the piezo pickup in there, sounds pretty good, right? All right. Now if I go to the neck, that's going to round it out quite nicely. There, the piezo is completely maxed out on this. Now once again, this is my neck pickup. Alone, I throw in that piezo. All right, and that was more or less both. Anyway, it does add quite a bit of versatility to a guitar like this. Now, the only thing I would mention, okay, you'll notice right here, this is actually a compartment for the battery. So the piezo pickup is operated using a battery. Just something to keep in mind. So one thing I would suggest, and I remember I learned this lesson the hard way when I was first starting out, do not leave this guitar, or any guitar that has a piezo pickup, do not leave it plugged in. Okay, I know it's pretty standard, you know, you leave the guitar and you leave it plugged into the amplifier, you're going to run out of battery. Okay? Anyway, this guitar is very comfortable, very playable. That's the one thing that always came up with Parker guitars was playability. Okay? The design, it's kind of take it or leave it. You know, you either love it or you hate it. But I gotta say, remarkably comfortable guitar. Then I'm going to turn the piezo down. Oh, now I'm piezo only. There we go. I'm going to turn down some of the tone knob. It's a great guitar. This is a lot of fun. Now again, they're kind of hard to find, but you know, if you see one, scoop it up, okay? Now I've seen this one going online. Kind of varies a little bit because mainly what I'm going off of is reverb, and I'm going off Canadian prices, all right? But I've seen them going on reverb for probably around $1,000 to about $1,500–$1,600. I remember way back when, like, oh, it was like the first like good guitar that I ever bought. And like I said, for the last few years, I've been just keeping an eye out for it because they're really hard to find. But I seem to think I spent, I don't know, I think it was like $500 or something when I bought it. But again, like I was 18 when that happened. And I mean, at that point, like a Mexican Strat or a Mexican Strat or a Telecaster, that was roughly what they were going for too. You could buy a brand new one for like $5.99. Now here in Canada, I mean, a Mexican Strat or Tele is, I think it's like $1,100. So yeah, like this is probably on par with those prices then. Okay, you know, $1,000 to $1,500. It's great. You should keep an eye out for one. Anyway, I'm gonna do a bunch of sound samples that'll kind of leave this off. Yeah, and once again, you like what you hear. If you like these types of videos, please, other way, like and subscribe. Button's right in the corner. Okay, leave a comment, share the video. You know, I'm always looking to chat with people about guitars. It's half of why I do this. But yeah, there's not really much else for me to say on this guitar, so for the rest of this video, it's just going to be a bunch of sound clips. I think I did like 10 different settings. Now, I used the comp clean setting on the Valton for 2 of them, one to give a clean tone and one to give a nice acoustic tone, just to demonstrate how that sounds. But otherwise, like I tried to get a nice variety of different sounds, show what it sounds like overdriven, fuzzed out, distorted, whatever. Okay, so yeah, those are coming up. And yeah, thanks for watching, and please watch the sound samples, like and subscribe. This is Sandy Ridge Music, where tone and tech collide. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.
Wow.